look, he hasn't played or practiced in 2 months, over 2 months. You're going to need him to be in practice probably at least 2 weeks before you put him on the field. You're running out of time. Like, I just don't see why you would rush him back. Because you're right, Michael, he's such an important part of that defense. He was one of their top tacklers, period. Along with those linebackers, he had 105 combined tackles last year when he played 15 games. We've seen him be such a dynamic player. He can sack the quarterback. He's really good on blitz opportunities. He's really good, just physical up front. And it's not a knock on Elijah Hicks or on Jonathan Owens, but those guys just don't play. They're just not the same player. He's got such an interesting body type with his size that he can play all those different spots and still be back there as a safety. Like, he's a really versatile player. And you're right in the fact too, that, I mean, this could be costing Jaquan money, unfortunately. Like, this is year 3. As soon as week 18 finishes up, I think it's either the Monday or the Tuesday after week 18 is when these guys who finish their 3rd year on their rookie deal can start negotiating contracts. That would be Jaquan Brisker, that would be Kyler Gordon, that would be Braxton Jones. And they have 1 more year on their deal, but they can initiate those conversations. And unfortunately, if you're the Bears, like, or if you're Jaquan, I should say, this is gonna hurt your leverage, and it's probably gonna have to play out next season before you can really before the Bears feel comfortable handing you money.
Yeah, I think it's tough. And you mentioned those guys, Sean. I mean, who of those guys are you talking about the Ryan Poles conversation? Who of those guys are you comfortable giving money to, right? Like, Brisker obviously has played very well, but the concussion stuff is very scary. And I don't know if you can make an investment in him. Braxton Jones has not become the left tackle that you thought he was going to become. Kyler Gordon, maybe you do, but then do you invest in that? Is that going to be an essential part of your next coaching staff's, how he wants to play the defense, right? So
that's a good question.
So these are all interesting. Just like, who are you talking to and who are you extending from your first draft class, right? And I think that kind of goes back to what we were talking about with Ryan Poles.